Hi, my name is Audrey Malcolm, and I was diagnosed in 1999 with lupus. That's about 23 years now. At that time, I used to have pains growing up in high school, but then they thought it was a million and one thing. They tested me for sickle cell, they tested me for rheumatoid fever, and all sort of stuff. Until 29, my doctor said she sent to do a ANA test, an antibodies test, and it came back positive. So that meant that I had some autoimmune disease. But it can't be diagnosed just like that. So it had to be sent abroad because during that time it wasn't being tested in
I
Jamaica.
was asked at the time, did you know what lupus was?
No, and it wasn't being tested in Jamaica, so it had to be sent to Florida. And it came back to say that lupus was it, lupus SLE. And there are two types of lupus. We have the one that is the SLE. Can't pronounce the name, so I won't tell you what the LE means. And the one, the discoid, which is actually the skin. So the SLE that I have actually damages the internal organs. And I don't know if you know that what lupus actually does to your body is that your immune system fights against itself. So it doesn't distinguish, as I mentioned before, it doesn't distinguish between good or bad. So once something goes into your body, good, and it thinks that it is attacking it, your immune system just goes out of whack. And that was what happened to me. I not even supposed to be in the sun. You have to wear a lot of sunscreen because I have a sensitivity to the sun, and several other things. So that's how it actually started, and it has been a rough ride because I have been in and out of hospital, and my job, I'm a chartered accountant, so it's a stressful job, and stress is one of the things that you need to stay away from when you have lupus. So I actually had to leave corporate world and actually go into business for myself. So that I can manage my time, go and stay wherever I feel like, when I feel like it. And that has really been my lupus journey because I tell people I don't make plans because they'll ask me from last week, do you plan to be here? I said, I can't plan to be here because you might see me yesterday, and today you might hear that I'm in the hospital. So I don't make plans in that respect.
What are some of the symptoms that you have been having recently?
Well, because of over the years, there's the medication, one of the medication that I take actually has done some kind of a damage to my heart. So I am now diagnosed with AFib, that's atrial fibrillation, where I have irregular heartbeats. And it actually pushed up my blood pressure. I have, as you can see, I have swollen ankles, swollen wrists, swollen fingers. So that's my daily journey in joint pains because it gives you a lot of joint pains. It gives you a lot of joint pain. It actually gives you inflammation in your joints. So that's why you have the swelling. And if you touch the areas, everywhere might feel cold like ice, but the areas will be very warm. So and I think, well, I know with my hair, they had said that probably it has pushed me into being gray very early.
Oh, I thought you had a diet.
No. Once upon a time, you try to hide it. And it's not, I think it was the day when I decided to accept it, meaning that I realized, well, to tell people, I'm not normal. I'm not normal. So I'm not normal to say that I can go and go to parties, drink this, drink that, and whatever. And once I accepted that, I think I started living free in actually manage. I'm better able to manage it. Yeah.
Your poem, what's the name of the poem?
My poem. Oh, I actually write poetry for release, for stress relief. So this one is my lupus strides. Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you really see me? I know you only see the smiles, but not the fact that my body feels like I have dragged 1,000 miles. And my immune system not distinguishing the bad from the good because it is not working how it should. Constantly fatigued and often in pain, I try to camouflage my affliction to keep sane. Outside, I might be picture perfect, but inside, I'm a wreck. So I have to keep my physical and mental health in check. Lupus is just a mere word, and not a sentence unless I give up and live in pretense. I learned to accept the lot that is placed on my table, try to educate the uninformed, and reject the negative labels. I let no one make me feel guilty or inadequate. I will appreciate each sunrise until my sunset. For those who do not understand and discriminate, forgive them, Lord, because they do not know what I am going through, nor my invisible fate. It is a rough ride, but I know God is always by my side. Letting go is not an option, so I must put my survival plan into action. By making my strides for lupus and keep it in the loop, be informed and join the awareness troop. I endeavor to make lupus visible, walk the walk, talk the talk, level up, take control of my health and watch it like a hawk.